a black flag stop-and-go penalty. And, oh, Morgan Shepherd does crash.
He hits the outside wall, now he's back over on the other side, and I tell you what, did he go across that racetrack then and no one hit him?
He certainly did, and I don't know how he did it, but the good Lord is looking after him there.
Boy.
And he has the car rolling as he goes.
Ernie Irvan has damage to his car, quite a bit of damage to the Kodak Film Chevrolet. Evidently, he was involved in it. We'll take a look here.
Watch behind the group of cars. There's
Morgan. And you see the Kodak film car, the yellow car, on the right side of your screen. And evidently, he and Morgan Shepherd got together, shot Morgan over to the left side of the car, left side of the screen, and then all the way across the racetrack in amongst that group of cars, hit the guardrail on the other side. How in the world did that didn't get hit? I don't know.
And we got a race for the lead, and Dale Earnhardt, and in turn one, takes the lead. Rusty Wallace. Jeff Bodine is third. Jeff Bodine, third, and Sterling Marlin fourth. And here comes Mark Martin. He's gotten by 3 more cars. Well, also including Ernie Irvan, he's gotten by 5 cars, but still, what I say the last time? A long way to that black car.
Second a lap, if he can run as quick as he qualified, it won't be that long. Because I tell you what, I'm watching Mark, and he is coming on.
It's awfully hard to run your full speed when you got cars that you're passing, having to pass. That makes it awfully tough.
Well, the hood is up on the 21 car, and it's blocking his view coming in. He's on pit road, but he can't see anything. Morgan Shepherd, 4th in the point standings going in. 374 behind. Earnhardt brings it to a stop.
He's got big trouble. Look at that left front wheel. It's got a lot of negative camber. It's taking a hard hit, so their day's going to be a long one.
Earnhardt, Rusty Wallace running in 2nd position. Completing lap number 56.
Here's Kyle Petty on the inside of Sterling Marlin. Or is that Jeff Bodine, or both he's trying to pass? Looks like it's Sterling Marlin this time, maybe Jeff Bodine the next time. He has Sterling, takes that spot away. We see Lake Speed falling in behind Sterling Marlin.
So Lake Speed is 6th, Kyle Petty 4th. Here is the lead change a few laps ago.
Now they're going in turn 7. This is coming down to the start-finish line, and Jeff looks like he got in the corner a little bit out of shape. Earnhardt just drove on the inside. Here comes Rusty Wallace following him. Down in turn 1, both of them go by Jeff Bodine.
Now they begin to open up a little bit of an interval back to the 3rd place car. We have a replay from Morgan Shepherd's in-car camera of the incident that involved him a few laps ago.
This is exactly what it feels like. It looks like, too. That's pretty realistic.
No, thanks.
Sterling Marlin pulls out, tries to get on the inside of Jeff Bodine.
Look at Dollenbach.
Man, oh man, Dollenbach, Lake Speed. Here comes Sterling. He makes it, and Dollenbach gets on the inside of Lake Speed. Takes that spot away from Lake.
Wally should run good here. We've run a lot of races together at this racetrack, and he knows it real well. It looks like they got that Keystone car finally up to snuff. It's running pretty good right now.
Yeah, he spun early in the going, but it's been a nice, steady progression. And Wally is driving the wheels off that thing.
And is he following a car that he might drive in the future? There are rumors that he might get in that Bud car. He has definitely asked for a release of his contract with the Jack Rouse Racing Team. That has been given. There's the damage you see on the 4 car of Ernie Irvan in that incident with the Morgan Shepherd, and I think Harry Gant got a little bit of damage in that as well. Let's go to the pit with Jerry Punch.
Well, damage report on the Kodak Chevrolet, Ned, is that apparently it's just sheet metal damage, but the big problem, maybe Dorsey Schrader can comment on this, Ernie has told the crew he has trouble seeing over the hood that's buckled in front of him, and visibility's got to be very important on a road course, Dorsey.
Well, you can't see very well. You know, you're sitting pretty high up in the back of that car, and you're looking up toward the top of the windshield. He's got that hood buckled up right in front of him, so that's going to be a problem. Plus, anything that's under that engine's coming out from the backside of the hood now getting on his windshield.
Isn't quite as bad as Morgan Shepherd had to contend with a few minutes ago, but it's still pretty bad. Here is Earnhardt leading Rusty Wallace off of the corner. Kyle Petty now runs 3rd, followed by Sterling Marlin and Jeff Bodine. Back with more from Watkins Glen in a moment. There are people everywhere at the Glen, inside the racetrack, outside the track. More than 100,000 have gathered here for the Bud at the Glen, being led right now by Dale Earnhardt, who has about an 0.8 of a second lead on Rusty Wallace in the top 5, separated by just over 8 seconds. Lake Speed has come into the pits. There was a puff of smoke from that car. Here's John Kernan.
It was a slight oil leak, Bob. They have checked it, looked under the car, nothing serious. They haven't left any oil spots down on the pavement down here in pit road. He was held an extra 15 seconds because of coming into the pits too hot. Of course, it was kind of impromptu. You saw where he all of a sudden slowed up, got people behind him, got pushed around, came into the pits too hot. They held him an extra 15 seconds. They have just told Lake to go ahead and ride it out. Tough break for this team. They had already lost third gear, and now they have this small oil leak problem.
Yeah, the problem occurred in turn number 6, and he just really couldn't slow it down enough to get in pit lane at the speed that's required, 35 miles an hour. So he suffers another setback.
And I still see smoke coming out of the 28 car, so he might not have that problem fixed yet.
There is Phil Parsons, who was running 26th a lap down. They're pushing that car back to the garage area.
His car came by me before he made the pit stop, Bob. Looked like he was smoking out the exhaust pipe, like he had an engine problem. He went in the pits. Oh, and look at Rusty Wallace almost lose it as he comes off turn 7. He is after that 3 car, isn't he?
He came off turn 11 or turn 7 and got way up on the rumble strips.
You know, he won a race here like that one year, though, so maybe,
yeah, you're right.
Maybe he thought that might be the right thing to do. Of course, that was before that big curve they got there now, too.
Yeah, that was back in 1989.
And look who's running third now, Kyle Petty, after all the problems he's had today, back up in third, a solid third.
And the battle for 5th position between Jeff Bodine and Wally Dallenbach. And Harry Gann is also right there, Ned, as they come up the hill through the S's and up to you.
Yeah, Gann, I think, got a little bit of bump from Morgan Shepherd in that incident back there a while back, but he hasn't affected his running any. Wally took a look at Jeff Bodine. Now he's going to try to outbreak him coming into the interlude here, but he can't quite do it. He has to follow him through there. Those cars just tied together as they come through there. Jeff Bodine and holding Wally Dallenbach up just a little bit. And not far behind them is Joe Nemechek, who is doing a great job here today, and it's only his second Winston Cup race. He's in that white car there behind Harry Gann.
And I saw Mark Martin right behind Joe Nemechek. Here comes Martin. So he's making some progress. But I tell you what, to get to the lead, he's going to have a caution flag, guys. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I think so. He's making up a lot of ground, but he's running about the same lap speed as those leaders up ahead of him are, so there's no way to catch up with that little help from yellow flag on the
By the way, the 28 car, Lake Speed, has been black flagged. They think it might be a transmission problem, but he has been black flagged. Now the battle for position again. Dallenbach just can't get around Jeff. He started 10th. In the 40th lap, he was 14th, and look how far he has come just since then. Up to 6th.
Well, I don't know if that's, Wally moving inside just trying to intimidate Jeff. I can tell him that's not going to work if that's what he's doing. But, he keeps popping out looking to the inside, but he's not really close enough to make that move yet.
Here comes Mark Martin. Behind him, he has caught this group. He's gotten by Nemechek, coming towards you, Ned.
And he'll try once again, but he can't outbreak. But Mark Martin does. He moves on the inside of Harry Gann, makes the pass. Here is Dallenbach. I thought he was going to try to move on the inside. In fact, he did, but Jeff Bodine shut the door there right quick. Let's see what Mark Martin can do with him as they come off this turn. Mark has made several passes right here, but this group might be a little bit strong for it. Harry pulls out. He's going to try to go on the inside of Dallenbach, but he can't do it.
Earnhardt's telling those guys to go ahead. You see him waving? No, Martin's on the outside of his teammate. What in the world's going on?
Well, I don't think he was going to get a lot of help from Wally right there. Wally's running this race for himself, and there he goes.
Well, Jeff's running the pit.
Yeah, he is.
Making a pit stop.
He's off sequence,
He did not stop during the last caution, so he has to stop. He can do that and not lose a lap. Everybody else is going to have to stop, at least for some gas before this thing's over. And so maybe not bad strategy.
Yeah, this could be the race right here if things go according to Jeff Bodine's plan.
And Bob, if a caution should come out, now he's going to be in great shape. When he went from the lap down to leading the race, he could be in that same position again if caution should come out.
Now watch for this, Ned. You got Mark Martin drafting on Wally Dallenbach, and he'll try to outbreak him up there by you. In fact, here he is setting him up right now.